WDNA 88.9 FM and WDNA.org. And this is the UN Frost Jazz Hour that comes to you every Thursday at 11 o'clock. Allie Biancoviso is a trombonist, composer, and educator from Staten Island, New York, currently residing in Miami. Allie attends the University School of Music at the University of Miami, where she's pursuing a master's degree in jazz pedagogy and studying trombone with Professor Dante Luciani. I think I know that guy. Allie also holds a bachelor's degree in music education from Penn State, where she studied trombone under Professor Mark Lusk. During her time at Penn State, she also conducted research focused on ways to create inclusive classroom environments for women in jazz. That's very cool. Allie has been playing music for most of her life. She's an experienced performer in many styles, including jazz, classical, and popular music. Influenced by all of these experiences, she also composed music in a wide range of styles. Her original composition, Up for Trombone Choir, was featured in the Penn State Empower Festival. Also a recipient of the Jazz Education Network Hal Leonard Scholarship, the Margot Music Fund Jazz Award, and the Student Teaching Award for Excellence in Research. And the Allie Biancoviso Quartet, Thomas Wenslick on piano, Aiden McCarthy on bass, and Jacob Smith drums, and Allie Biancoviso on trombone. I'm glad we had an audience today. Yeah, it's very, very, very thoughtful, So here we are, and the first song was actually written by Allie Quarter. And how you guys doing? How been your summer? Good? Good? Yeah? Yeah. What about you, Jacob? Good summer? What about the summer? Nothing to tell us about? Or a few things that we'll let it for later, right? All righty, and that's a beautiful composition by Ali, and then we got one of the classics by Claire Fisher called Pensativa, which in Spanish means thoughtful. Pensativa means for women, pensativo for males. So, he probably was thinking about a girl. So here we go, Pensativa. That was a very creative fade out there. You know, like in the old records, you know, instead of going, you just went the other way. But anyway, uh, anyway, that was a very great arrangement. You know, actually, you know, I commend you by Pensativa by Claire Fisher, especially you were doing it in the piano with the octaves. The little thing, I don't know if it was Pensativa when you heard song, you know, so in effect with the piano, that was done very much by Klaus Ogerman. I know you heard it, you know, with many of the albums, especially in the 60s, by especially this album by Frank Sinatra and Antonio Carlos Jobim, you know, that was done by him. And it was such beautiful arrangements. And, you know, he will double the piano with the woodwinds, you know, and you can only hear the piano because everything was molded into one self, you know, that it was great. Anyway, we're going to have a short interview with Allie because we're going fast, man. 1 hour goes like real fast. And, well, we got you in the first, when I first started talking, I just say your whole life there, you know. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm curious, how did you started in jazz? You know, you started playing piano, or you started right off playing trombone, you know?
Well, piano was my first instrument as a kid, but as I got older,
Right, yeah.
I had like different priorities. I wanted to play sports, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I was playing trombone in my school band. And then I think when I got to middle school, my middle school band director had a jazz program after schools, and I was part of that. And he was the first one that told me like what improvising was and tried to encourage us to do that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it was in middle school, and then after that, once I got to high school, my school had a strong jazz program, and I really was part of that the whole time and tried to keep playing it, through my life.
I think you did, you know, I saw in your page that you did the band there, the marching band of Penn State, right?
Oh yeah, I did the marching band of Penn State.
Yeah, I saw one of the football games, you know, they got a great marching band there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, well, they have you know, of course, you know, they have, yeah. Anyway, how did you decide to come to Frost? Somebody mentioned it to you, or just heard about it? Or?
I think I've always like heard about the program, and I knew coming out of my undergrad that I wanted to do a jazz program somewhere. And I knew a few people who had come through here or were going here for other programs, and they spoke really highly of what was going on here. So I applied, and now I'm here.
All right, now we're going to take a short break, and after the break, we'll keep going on. So we're going to the break. Be careful. Here we are with Allie Biancoviso and her friends here, and we're going to play two of her songs. Actually, almost the whole program, except two pieces, are by her. Yes, sir, yes, sir. And now we're going to play something called Good Night. Anything special about this piece?
It's just kind of a tune about kind of being in your 20s, I guess, and saying goodbye to like the youthful part of your life, but moving into something where you're still not 100% sure what's going on. So kind of that idea.
Well, you mean when you left home and
yeah,
something
like you're
else?
still figuring it all out, and
Yeah.
but a lot of that security that you may have had as a child is kind of gone. And
Yeah. I know. I know about that. Okay. Good Night by Allie Biancoviso. right, and that was called Good Night. We haven't done a women's intuition, right?
Yeah, we're probably gonna go back to that.
You want to go back?
No, it's
No,
okay.
no, you don't want? Okay, we got plenty of time, right? Because we got two left then. So if we need it, you will play, right? Okay, fine. Okay, so I want to announce that next week we're going to have another trombone player. See, probably a buddy of yours, Sam Kitty. He's going to be playing next week with his group. That includes Marcos Strickland, the faculty saxophone teacher now for 2 years. He's going to be part of the group, and some other guys are very hot. I don't have the list right here, but it's going to be really, really good. And on August 31st, it's going to be we're introducing a new element into UN Frost Jazz Hour, that is to do interviews in the studio. So that particular day we won't have live music. We will bring, in this instance, we're going to bring Daphnis Prieto, and we're going to play from his album Cantar. We're going to talk about his music, about him, about many things in that hour. So it's something different, for everybody. And also, we're going to have other things that we haven't done, but we want to keep quiet because they're pretty cool. But I'm not sure whether we'll do it or not. So anyway, Sam Kitty, Daphnis Prieto, and then on September we got a good lineup too. So here is another tune by Allie called Joy Thief.
Basketball shorts and oversized tees, hiding in cotton, afraid at the seams. A boy walks alone on a busy wide street, eyeing up all the passerbys as they go. Wonders where they are off to and who they might meet. turn feelings to sound. In a room of 50 who love her, unsatisfied, she never hears the roar of the crowd, ignoring the tears of her mother. The grass is green as it needs to be. The grass is green as it needs to be. The grass is green as it needs to be. The grass is green as it needs to be.
So we still got some time here. If after the last tune called "Respected Destroyer," we could have another last tune. It depends on the time. And this is by Brandy Younger, "Respected Destroyer." So you want to jam for 3 minutes? Get your favorite tune, and because we just need 3 minutes, and we'll be out of the. So here we are in our. It's gonna be the song is called "The 3 Minutes" by all of them. Alrighty. So Ali, it's been a pleasure having you in the show, and I'm sure that you'll be here for a while. So I'll have you again. That's for sure. And I don't know if the members of the Stamps Jazz Quintet, two of them. The Stamps Jazz Quintet is one of the premier groups at Frost. And we got the bass player here, Aiden McCarthy on bass, and Jacob Smith on drums. And of course, in the jazz orchestration program, Thomas Wenslinski. Yes. So is it jazz orchestration that you are in?
Yeah, jazz composition. Yeah.
Okay, jazz composition under Steve Guerra. So I got it right more or less. So I'll see you next week where we'll have Sam Kitty, and a week after we have Daphne Prieto in the interview in the first show of a series of interviews in shows. So that we won't have any live music for that. So I'll see you then. Have a good one. Stay tuned for the Latin Jazz Quarter coming right up. Right? Great, guys. Yeah.